Okay, so start doing that again.
Let's move this chair up, mate. So, quaver crotchet up.
So you do a quaver preparation, although you're thinking crotchets. Now you can do this, depending on the competence of your players, probably if it's the Kampala Symphony Orchestra, I would probably do 2 beats, 4 and something like that.
Okay, but that's to beat it in, that's beating it in 2.
No, that's beating it in 4. That's quavers. 4 and 1. No, hang on, it is beating in 4. 1.
So that'll be 3.
And run, dee, run. That's it. Now there, you'll see that on the film that you actually need more control than that. If I show you how the best way, you need something, you need more precision, and it's the preparation to the thing. It's not the arrival of the chord, it's the preparation there. So you do your first bar and your second bar with the minims, then 4 palms. So I didn't do 4 1, I did 4 and 1.
Oh, yeah. To do that.
So you just do a little subdivision there, and it's not that you're going to go to what at the end of the second bar, pam, pa. It's not going to be 2 beats. It's that you stop on 4. And then you do the and. Okay? So it's ta, 2, 3, 4, pum. You see? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, pum. So in other words, you stop moving on the 4th beat. 3, 4, and then you do an and. So am I being absolutely 2 quavers? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, I am, yeah. So that's. But the point is, 1. If you keep moving, 3, 4, it looks like you're flopping around.
Yeah.
Okay? And there are plenty of places where you can actually stop. And in this with the minims, I suppose I would do pam, pam, pam. I'm a little bit overbeating at the moment. Pam. So rather than doing P, the whole the second beat, 3, I just sort of give the second beat a little late as almost like a quaver preparation to the 3rd beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So it's like subdividing in 4, like doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but you stop the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you come here and do that. So just at that very exercise of subdividing the beat.
Okay.
Not even with the music, just as an exercise.
Okay.
Yeah. Again. Okay, fine. Now this is slightly harder for me to show you because you're left-handed and I'm right-handed, but I'm sure we can work this out. The first thing is that the sense of the beat is never pushing down. Rarely is it that. Nearly always it's that. It's a lift because it's all to do with preparation. Everything you do in conducting is, if I say anticipating the sound, it doesn't mean that you're going to do it early. It means that you're going to show the sound before it happens. It's always preparations. So everything is, there's the sound. And you could do a huge chord and all of your energy would be, and there's the chord. You know? It's not, you go, you don't need to do that because you have no control. Once you've done the preparation, you've got all the control, you've shown the players where to play. So it's all in the preparation. So the point is, that all the beats have a certain feeling of being an upbeat. Now, just going back to the 4 pattern, I would say each beat, so the first beat springs away a little bit, second beat loops around, third beat loops around, coming back, 4. So like that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you come here, Fred, and do that. Okay, make sure we're in the right place here. Yes. Now the point, I'm going to go back one stage further, which is that the beat is like this thing of a ball bouncing, because when a ball bounces, it has a natural gathering and release of energy, you know, and to make any gesture look natural, it's like the grace of a ballerina. Everything has, you have to feel that your body is in proportion, you're in balance, and that and therefore, like a good dancer, you're managing all the energy to the most efficient, so anything that you do extra to that looks clumsy, you know. Now, what I want to try and show you is how to focus the energy. You've got a lot of energy there, but your gestures look a little bit clumsy, a little unfocused. And the point of this is this idea of the bouncing ball, that it gains its momentum. The fastest moment is when it hits the ground, and the fastest moment also is when it comes away from there. So it's that. So just try doing that yourself. Okay, now that doesn't look natural. It doesn't look like a ball bouncing, because you're doing this. You're doing this. A ball doesn't do that, does it?
Yeah.
That's exactly it, yeah. It's not only is how it hits the ground fast, but it's how it slows before it changes direction. That's it. That still doesn't look like a bouncing ball. You see, it's quite hard to do. It's this.
Sorry.
But you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Now that's worth practicing, because that comes between each beat. Each beat has that natural sense of, slight sense of hanging in the air before we go on to the next beat. And coupled with that, the energy of the preparation is what implies to anyone, singer or player, where the next beat's going to be. So the way you do the preparation, everyone knows where you're going to arrive.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bit of a generalisation, because not every beat actually is going to be quite like that. But as a basis, I think one of the important things to understand in conducting is that just like you as a pianist will practice for technique for scales and things, a conductor has to do physical gesture exercises just so there's a sort of a base level of technique, technical control that you've always got to fall back on. And rarely in a piece are you always relying on scales. Rarely as a conductor are you just doing the basic beats. You're often shaping music in different ways, but you need that basis. To really know that you're clear. So that's the point, that each beat. Now, okay, so the first beat rebounds slightly on its way to the second beat. So try that, just 1 to 2. 1. So what you do is, you do 1 and you come up and you stop too hard. So it looks a bit tense there, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So what I want to see is 1, 2.
But you need to know where your 2 is, isn't it?
Yeah. Now watch the point of the stick. Your stick, it goes an awful long way, and try and as if you're drawing your name with the point of the stick. Be a bit more focused. So 1, 2, you're 1, 2, 3, 4. So that the energy of the beat is right at the tip of the baton.
Okay. Sorry.
That's much better. Now what you're doing is this. You're releasing a lot of energy. You go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're doing a little bit of little too much energy. So can you control that better?
I think it's trying to keep the
Yeah, you see there?
balance.
Yeah. The point of the bouncing thing is that, okay, it could end up there, or it could end up there. It's how you release the energy, It's maintaining that sense of natural release of energy.